Hey everybody, this is Phil from Hope Frontier, and I'm so excited you're with me today as we continue our God Is series. Before we get into the theme for today, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and share this with your friends so they can learn how they can step into their new frontier with hope and excitement. So, today we're talking about God is restoration. One of the most amazing qualities of God is that He is restoration. In life, we're going to face times when we feel dry, when what we're doing is just not producing what it used to produce, or maybe situations when we feel like people are taking from us and our hearts are running on empty. But it is the very nature and heart of God to restore and build again. It says this in Isaiah 43 verse 19. For I'm about to do something new. See, I've already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland. In our world, there is brokenness and there is pain. That's because of sin and the consequences of that sin that we choose to do at times. But luckily, no matter what we face and no matter how empty we may be in our lives, God is wanting to restore and put new in our lives so that we can step forward with excitement and joy. It is God's heart that we have joy and we celebrate the goodness of His name. One of the things that really makes Christianity different from other religions is the fact that God wants to take who we are in our broken state and actually make us something brand new and even stronger than ever before. With other religions, you have to be good enough to earn the favor of God, or you have to discipline yourself enough so that you can have something good. But with God's very nature of restoration, He wants to take us when we're at our lowest points at times and actually lift us up to somewhere we could never be ever before. Because no matter who you are, no matter what you face, you will at some time have this feeling of want or this feeling of emptiness within you. Because we live in a world that's not perfect. But it says this in Isaiah 44 verse 3. For I will pour out water to quench your thirst and to irrigate your parched fields. And I will pour out my spirit on your descendants and my blessing on your children. They will thrive like watered grass, like willows on a river bank. So just because we face disappointment in life, and just because we may fail in life, it does not mean that God has left us. It does not mean that God has abandoned us. It doesn't mean any of those things. Sometimes it just happens in life. But God wants to use every circumstance to build our hearts and to actually give us more reason to shout and sing His praises, because no matter what we suffer or face in our life, God is always there and He's always excited to lead us into something better than we have today. Even if things are going very well for you today, let me just encourage you and tell you that it can be even better, because God wants to continue to water and pour and grow your life. So just because things can be going well now, you may think, I don't need God right now in this season. Let me encourage you. He wants to do even more than what you have and even more than what you can imagine for your life. So let's continue to just come to God with that excitement, because He's going to restore and build where you are and where you're going to go. Now, what happens if we're in the middle of what we're facing? Well, we have to continue to look into the possibilities of what God can do and see our situation through the eyes of God. In Amos 9 it says this, I will bring my exiled people of Israel back from distant lands, and they will rebuild their ruined cities and live in them again. They will plant vineyards and gardens, they will eat their crops and drink their wine. I will firmly plant them there in their own land. They will never again be uprooted from the land I have given them. Now, When the Israelite people were exiled in the different countries, they had to believe and trust and envision the promises that God gave them, because they knew that the very nature of God couldn't lie. So if He said He will bring them back, God would do it. So let me encourage you, when you're facing some difficulty in your life, start seeing what God can do. Start envisioning the success that God can give you. So let me encourage you once again, God is restoration.